Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 to show you a fun new project. So, it has been crazy around here. Bo and I leave on Saturday, so I'm literally trying to get everything done before we leave. And I feel like I am drowning. Does anybody else feel like that sometimes? But I made it out for my Facebook Live tonight. I almost canceled, like super smidgen. I had another spine injection this afternoon, and I wasn't feeling the greatest when I got home, but I was able to put lots of ice on it and sit and relax, and the pain kind of eased up a little bit. So we are going to do our best to get through this live together. And then I'm going to go and put more ice on and probably crash. But that was my day. I really didn't get much time out into the craft room because I worked this morning. But I was able to do something for tonight's live, and I honestly think it turned out really, really stinking cute. I feel like sometimes when I over analyze things, when I underanalyze, I don't know if that's proper English, I love the way they turn out. So it's actually a really good thing to, if you don't know what you're doing, just start cutting and putting something together, and voila, it actually turns out pretty stinking cute. But welcome. If you're just logging on, say hi so I know you're here. I'm going to go ahead and point you over because we are allowed to show something, and I am super excited to show you. So, Stampin' Up! Purchased a lot of the Close to My Heart products. It was only available to the Close to My Heart makers and their customers until Stampin' Up! Could ramp up their volume to take care of both of the companies. So this is the scrapbooking brochure that Stampin' Up! Has come out with, and it actually goes live September 4th. They did say we're allowed to show the product that's in the inside, so hopefully I don't get in trouble, but I followed all the rules. I even texted my upline to make sure everything was good on me showing it. And I don't know why it has a pink glare to it because it is not pink. It's kind of a taupe color on the background. But again, I did print this from my computer, so it's not the actual brochure from Stampin' Up! You can even see that I put my own little staple in it. So it is absolutely gorgeous. If you're not a scrapbooker, it is totally okay. You can use these products for anything. You can use it for card making. You can use it for scrapbooking. Really anything related to card making you can use these for. They have amazing fall. They have amazing Halloween paper. The stamp sets, I love how big they are, and it's perfect if you are scrapbooking, but I really think you could incorporate that into card making as well. So this goes live when the annual catalog or when the holiday catalog goes live. So definitely, if you're into scrapbooking, if you're not into scrapbooking, still take a peek at it because there is some really gorgeous stuff in here, and I can't wait to start digging into it. I actually started out scrapbooking years and years ago, and then I got into card making, and I haven't gotten back into scrapbooking. So I'm really excited to get back to my first love, even though Stampin' Up! Has now become my first love. But hopefully I'll be able to get into scrapbooking again. But I wanted to showcase that for you guys. And then I thought I would start working on some of the new product that is in the holiday catalog. Hello, Heather and Mary, welcome. I pulled out the Autumn Expressions. I used this in card class on Saturday, and it was absolutely stunning. I love how it has the matching dies, and the dies, it's actually a coin purse, but you can just die cut one side of it and use it as a frame. So you could frame all of these sentiments on the inside of it, and you have the little chain that kind of will attach to the top of it, so it does look like a coin purse or a picture hanging on a wall. So I fell in love with this set when I saw it, and it's something I've never seen before. I think that's why I fell in love with it so much, is I loved the dies that went with it. So that's what I decided to pull in for today's live, and I could actually kick myself because one of the pieces I have to do, I should have used this instead. Maybe I will. I don't know. Oh well. What do you do? My brain's not quite functioning. But anyway, that's what we're going to playing with today. And it actually comes in a suite. So you have the wild wheat ribbon. You have the absolutely stunning designer series paper. Oops. Those are my card bases for tonight's live. And it is two-sided, beautiful designer series paper. And I love these flowers on the front of it. Just love it. And it also comes with the embellishments. So it is a nice size page suite. So that's what we're going to be playing with tonight. And I don't know, maybe I will grab it because I really think it is going to be super cute. I'm just leaning down to grab my embossing machine because I think I am going to go grab, actually I have scrap paper here, so we are going to use it. So here is the card we're going to be playing with tonight. I think there's a little bit of a shout out. Oh, I did forget to show you, this comes in the suite as well. They're leaves, they're gold leaves, and it is a little bit thick. It's not paper. It's definitely thicker. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a nice and sturdy. So that does come with it as well. I'm just going to go run in and grab my plates so I can die cut these. But we are definitely going to use this now that I have my brain put back together. Well, kind of. Okay. So on this one, I fussy cut the sentiments. But if you don't want to fussy cut the sentiment, this is what I originally had done, is I used the deckled circle dies that you could put that on. And it's absolutely gorgeous. But I'm really thinking we should just use the dies. So we're going to do a little bit of stamping and die cutting first, and then we're going to put the card together. So we actually might only be getting one card done tonight because I wasn't anticipating doing this. So I have wild wheat ink. I have the Grateful For You. I'm going to ink this up, stamp it in the center, and then I'm going to bring in my embossing machine. And we're going to die cut this out. So let me grab my plates and the dies. So on the little purse, I don't know if you can see it, but you do have one smaller and one larger. I think I'm going to use the smaller for the words. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way. I think that looks centered. I kind of stamped it a little crooked, not thinking. And this is my ink, or my paper is Basic Beige. So this is one of the new colors, Basic Beige, that I just stamped it on. So I'm going to die cut this. Let's see how it looks. It's going to pop this out. That actually looks absolutely gorgeous. And you do need to take these pieces out. This is actually the outside of the little handbag. And I don't care that it crinkled at the end because we're not using that. And then I have a piece of crushed curry. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to die cut the larger image. And then I'm going to back them instead of using the circles. Not sure why I didn't think about this prior, but that's okay. It literally just came to me to do all of this. And doing Facebook Lives actually gets me out of my comfort zone and thinking, that is really cute. I won't lie. That is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Okay, now that we did that, let's put our card together so we can put that on the top. And you guys actually tell me which one you like better. So do you like the die cut of the images from the set? Do you like the deckled circles, or do you like the fussy cutting? I'll leave those there for a little bit while we put our card together. So I did do the description before we went live. We have a piece of, I want to say cherry cobbler. It is not cherry cobbler. It is, I swear my brain is there. It is just not working. Crushed curry, 5.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4.25. So we're going to take this, we're going to fold our little flap, and now, I guess I didn't show you what the inside looked like. So you get to see both sides of the designer series paper. But before we cut the designer series paper, I want to glue my inside piece down. Because once we lay our designer series paper over it, I want to line it up with the inside piece so I don't accidentally have anything showing. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Put some adhesive on the back, and I'm just going to line it up like I would line up an insert for the inside of your card. There we go. Perfect. Now let's bring in the designer series paper. So I am definitely going to use this piece because I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I really think we should have gotten all of this because I love it that much. Okay, I'm going to cover these up for just a hot second. So I'm going to take, and I want to first make a cut line at the end, the bottom of my designer series paper. If it's directional specific, you definitely need to watch. This is directional specific. So I'm going to line the top of the direction that I want my card to be at the 5.25 inch. And I'm going to chop this off. You can definitely save this and put it at the bottom of the front of your envelope if you want to. Then we're going to rotate it, and I'm going to cut this at 1 inch. Good evening, Darlene. And we're going to cut this at 1 inch again. When I say 1 inch, I'm using this side, but it's actually cut at 5 and then cut at 4 again if you're using this side. So now we have 3 pieces. Our designer series paper for the front of the card is 4 by 5.25, and these 2 pieces are 1 inch by 5.25. So now we can bring back in our card base, and I'm going to line the 4 by 5.25 piece up to my basic beige piece, my basic beige layer. So I have it all lined up, and now I'm just going to put a smidgen of glue right on my designer series paper. Now watch what I do. I'm going to quickly lay this down, but then I'm going to pick it back up. So now I know how far I need to go down to put a little bit more glue on here. So I don't want to accidentally glue my card together. And I didn't put very much on there because I don't want it eking out. So just let that dry for a second. And now we have our 2 pieces that we're going to glue to the inside and our little flap. So this designer series paper on the back side of it is more the wild wheat color, but I didn't want the wild wheat designer series paper to get lost with the wild wheat card base. So that's why I chose to use the yellow that I used, whatever the name of it is. Hey, at least we're getting a card put together. I may not remember all of the names tonight, but that's okay. So now we can decorate the fronts. So did you guys decide which one you liked better? Do you like the deckled circle? Do you like the fussy cutting, or do you like the purse? The inside piece of the purse. Let's take this, and I want to die cut one more piece. I'm not going to pull the die cut machine back in, so I'm just going to do it off camera really quick because I want to grab the strap of the purse. And I'm actually standing right in front of my fan, and it feels amazing blowing on my face. Okay. The die cut. Crush curry. Thank you, Heather. You're always amazing and to my rescue. Okay. So let's pull this out. Absolutely stunning. I think you are absolutely right, Heather. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to attach this piece to this. And this is not in the catalog yet. It doesn't go live until next week. So we have to wait a smidgen longer. So now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to put some dimensionals right up at the top. Because our purse handle, you can't put dimensionals behind it. So I want this to lay flat on my card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to the dimensionals, centered, hopefully. Perfect. Add some more dimensionals to the base. Good evening, Monique. Welcome. Peel the backing off. And before I attach it to the card, I'm just going to come in with a very gentle pressure and add some Tombow glue just to these pieces to make sure it stays in place. It was definitely overkill. I did a lot, but it's okay. So now the handle is going to be laid flat on my card. Very cute. I do have a bow that I am definitely putting on the top, and it is the ribbon I used from the suite. So the bow is going to go right there. I do have some of these guys, and I probably should have put them on before I glued this down, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. I'm just going to put a mini glue dot on the back, and I'm going to try to tuck this up underneath. The mini glue dot keeps getting stuck to the paper. There's one. And it looks like there's two different sizes. There's large and medium per se. There's that one. Let's see if I can find another smaller one. Nope, that's a big one. Nope, that's a big one. Oh, there's a smaller one. So I did small, larger, and then I'm going to do smaller on the other side. This I actually am probably going to have to lift up the dimensional. There we go. And you can sprinkle some gems on if you want, but I really think that looks absolutely gorgeous. I am so in love with it. Hopefully the video shows it justice, but it has a little bit of bling at the bottom. It has the grateful for you. And on the inside, it's absolutely gorgeous as well. So beautiful on the outside and beautiful on the inside. Just like all of you guys. Ha! Everybody is like that. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. So there you go. I don't think we're going to have time to put the other one together, but you get the gist. You can use whatever dies you have. If you don't have the dies, think about fussy cutting it, because fussy cutting looks absolutely gorgeous as well. And I did put those little leaves on this one too. Or if you do get the suite, you can totally use the inside of the little purse. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's live. I will see everybody on Thursday for another live, but after that, I am not entirely sure when I'll be able to go live. It may not be on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7. It might be a Wednesday. It might be a Friday. It might be a Saturday. I don't know how everything is going to work out. But my husband and I are leaving Saturday at 5 a.m., knock on wood. We are driving to South Dakota, and then we're going to go into Wyoming and Yellowstone. And on the way back, we're going to stop in Utah, and I am going to tour the Stampin' Up! Facility with one of the district managers there. Well, then we'll probably do lunch, and then we're going to end our trip at the Pink Sand Dunes in Utah. So I don't know when we're going to be back, probably around the 16th, 17th, but truck drivers do Facebook Lives on the road, so I don't see why I won't be able to, but I just don't know how things are going to work out. So after Thursday, I don't know when my lives are going to be, but I promise to stay in touch and keep you guys updated if I'm able to go live. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Make sure to check your emails for Saturday. I have an amazing vacation special for everybody. So I'm not going to send the email out till Saturday, first thing in the morning. I'll probably schedule it to go out like 5 or 6 in the morning. So if you're not on my email list, you definitely want to, because it's pretty cool and I'm super excited for it. But if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. If not, I will see everybody on Thursday, and have a great evening. Chat with you soon. Bye-bye.